Hello and welcome to another Grumpy Man video review. This is a hotel review and I am staying at the Preston International Hotel, which sounds a bit posh but it isn't, and it is owned by Legacy Hotels. So it's a 3-star hotel with a 4-star rating on TripAdvisor. So that's that little bit out of the way. I'm going to do a quick scope of the room so you can all see it, and then drive down into the review a little bit more. If you can hear traffic and stuff driving, the room isn't actually that loud. I've just opened up the sort of, there's like a big balcony door that I've opened up because this room is boiling. But we'll come back to that. So this is the room. You've got your sort of desk, phone, all your coffees and teas. They give you a nice sort of oat and honey biscuit. Then you've got your bed, really comfortable bed. And then you've got your TV, a little place to put your stuff. There's a sort of table and chair. The room that I've got kind of sort of looks out onto sort of the road and the car park and stuff, so hopefully you can see that. Lots of light in the room. You've got a safe, which is down there, sort of fairly small TV, and then in the cupboard you've got spare towels, you've got your ironing board, fan, and an iron. Radiator, there's no aircon or anything, nice sort of full-length mirror there. And then you've got your bathroom, your window mirror. They do give you these little Verdi shampoo soap things, but anyway. And then you've got a sort of nice shower and bath. And there's plenty of towels, there's towels everywhere. So that's a little look at the room. So let's start with one of the important things, sleep. I slept really well. The bed's really comfortable. The pillows, and I've got a real big bane with pillows, and they look all nice and fluffy, and then again they flatten down to like a pancake. I usually use 2 pillows. At home I only got one now because I've got a big sort of foam pillow and it's really good. So originally I started off with 3 pillows, and then I thought, is it too much? So I went down to 2 pillows, and that was fine. And I slept really well. I had a good night's sleep. So 10 out of 10 for that. The room's boiling. There's a radiator in here, which I've been checking, and it isn't on. It's never come on. So I've got no idea why the room has managed to reach thermal conditions, but it has. So I've opened up the bay door thing, which has got like a sort of gate across it, I presume, so you can jump off. I'm only on the 1st floor, so it wouldn't do much good if it did. So what else about the hotel? Lift was fine yesterday, but this morning when I went down for breakfast had broken, which is not a problem for me because I'm only on the 1st floor. So I sort of went down a floor and then down a floor again for breakfast, because the breakfast or restaurant is on like a sort of basement level. But I'll come back to that. So that was a bit annoying, but I can imagine if you were higher up, I think there's like 5 or 6 floors. And I've got 2 bags that are quite heavy with my sort of work and gear and whatnot in it. And I'd imagine if I was on the 5th floor, I'd be annoyed going down for breakfast, back up for breakfast. So the room rates are fairly reasonable for the state of the hotel. It's a fairly basic hotel. I mean, the room, needs seriously updating, but I'm here on business, so I don't really care. It's just, they've got Wi-Fi, which is really good. It's like 8 or 9 megabytes per second or whatever, so it's not bad. Wi-Fi, and I always go on speed test and check that out, so that's quite good, and it's free. Plenty of plug sockets, so I couldn't care less about the state of the room. It's not like I'm here for pleasure. I'm in Preston, hence the hint with the Preston International Hotel. Never been to Preston before. I love the accent. I'm a killer for northern accents, so I do love the accent here. And it seems like a nice place. I went out last night for a little wander, didn't have any problems. What else can we talk about? So the bed's really comfortable. The heating is ridiculous, even though it's never gone on. It must be, and I'm not even that high up. Lift is quite frustrating. Breakfast. So breakfast, if you don't get it included, is $8.95 extra. And I only had poached egg on toast this morning because I'm trying to be healthy and lose a bit of weight from here and all over. And I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to be charged £9 for the pleasure of it. So that's going to suck if that's the case. However, and the breakfast didn't look amazing. There's like a coffee machine. You know, you can get cappuccino, tea, black coffee, whatever, lattes. And then there was sausage, bacon, eggs that like they'd been there a long time, baked beans that were screaming out to be saved. And then they've got the different types of cereal. They've got milk in a big container. Excuse me. For the cereals, and then they had a variety of different jams, including a diabetes jam, which was quite bizarre. I've never seen that before. But the poached eggs came out fresh, and they were runny and they were lush. So no complaints there. And the coffee, was a standard coffee, so that's fine. So overall, it's a basic room. It's a 3-star hotel. The staff really, really friendly. There was a girl on reception who looked like she was the F&B team manager or team leader, and I can't remember what her name was. But basically, one thing that is important, really, really important, and I've saved this towards the end by accident. So if you've made it to the end, you've saved yourself some bother. So there is free parking on site. And there's ample parking. I mean, there's like loads of parking. They said on the phone, it's limited, but actually I didn't have any problems with it at all. There's loads. However, what is really, really important is that this hotel is on a one-way street. Okay. Now, my sat nav brought me out. So you've got one-way street, hotel here. My sat nav brought me out on this street, so I couldn't turn left to get to the hotel. I had to turn right, and I don't know Preston at all. So I was like, well, this is a shitter. So I phoned the hotel, and this lady on reception was lovely, and I can't remember her name, which is really annoying. But I basically kept her on the phone, and she sort of threw her car kit. Don't worry, I wasn't talking and driving. And she basically guided me all the way to the hotel. So that was brilliant, and she did a great job as well. So kudos to her. She was awesome. So the staff were really good. I had a good night's sleep, which is the most important bit, and the breakfast for me was okay because I never had any of the cooked stuff. They didn't look like they had hash browns, so that would have been the old me moaning about that, but I didn't have it, so I didn't care. There you go. So definitely a 5 out of 5 for sleep, 5 out of 5 for parking. The room's really hot. 3 out of 5 for temperature. You do get a fan, but I didn't use it. Location. Apart from trying to get the right way of the right side of the one-way street, the location was fairly easy to get to. There wasn't any bother or trouble. And there's plenty of stuff going in terms of like food. There's like an abundance of different places you can go for food and stuff. The hotel Wi-Fi 5 out of 5. So yeah, all in all, pleasurable experience. If I need to come to Preston again for business, which no doubt I will, I'll be staying here. Happy days. Facilities are non-existent. I don't think they've got any swimming pools or anything like that. It's a 3-star hotel, but they do what they do best, which is provide you a good night's sleep and a sort of okay breakfast. I mean, my breakfast was nice, but so there we go. So all in all, pleasurable experience, and if I come to Preston, I definitely stay here. So hopefully that was useful. Feel free to like, or if you've stayed here, feel free to comment on the video and let me know your thoughts. Maybe you didn't agree, maybe you did agree, maybe they had hash browns when you turned up, maybe you had a room with aircon. I don't think any of the rooms have got aircon, but you never know. Thanks very much, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.